Today, Saturday, the 6th of July, 2024, we have our hand-picked match predictions to share with you, which will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks in this list to boost your winning by a greater percent. We also have more of these events which have been shared from the members-only section of our channel. So you want to make sure that you benefit to members-only videos or members-only posts from our hand-picked match predictions, which we share to our members by subscribing to one of the package plan below this video description. I'll put the link where you can click and access the members-only section to join and choose the level 2 pro plan to see how you can get access to our hand-picked games based on corner kicks, goals, match predictions, over 1.5 and 2.5 goals, straight wins, and so on. The link is found below this video description. So without wasting too much time, I'll begin with the first event of our today's match pick. Looking at the first match pick, we are looking at the match in the Iceland Reverse Delete, a match between Value playing against Fake. In this event, I'll share with you some stats here based on gameplay. Looking at the performance of this team based on recent matches they have had, Value at home have had 3 wins out of 6 wins played at home. That is, they have had 3 wins out of 6 games played at home, recording a 50% win rate as compared to Fake, which out of 6 events at away they have had 0 wins, a 0% win rate. Looking at some comparison of matches they have played, the home team is good and offensive at home. You can see 2, 5, 2, and 3. And I'll share with you some game comparison with that of the opponent. First, the home team had a game with Bettingn Reykjavik. They had a draw that is almost of equal strength. This same Bettingn Reykjavik had a game with the opponent, as you can see, Bettingn Reykjavik, and registered a huge loss 3-1, telling us that the home team has a more form and there is still the chance of the home team to lead. Another comparison I want to share with you is a match where they had against FH. A match against FH, they still had a draw 2-2. This same FH had a game with the opponent, as you can see, they still registered a loss 3-1. And of course, other comparison being put in place. We are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal in this event in full time. Secondly, we want to look at the possibility of the home team to lead this event in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at the match in the Iceland First Elite Women, a match between Jabdat Hotu Ligny women against Selfos women. First, I will share with you the recent game they had. 4 goals were scored. Looking now at the performance of the home team, they are very good based on recent game played. And I want to share with you the performance of the home team at home. They have had 4 matches at home, win all of the 4, having a 100% win rate. As compared to Selfos women, which is the away team, they have played 4 games at away. They have not win any and recording a 0% win rate. Looking at some gameplay comparison, I want to share with you the performance of the home team. They are very offensive. 5, 6, 2, 4 at home and 3, very, very offensive. And I want to share with you some gameplay comparison with that of the opponent that concede too much of goals. First, I will share with you the match they had against Fram women. They beat it 5-1. This same Fram had a game with the opponent. As you can see here, the away team had a draw with Fram. And if the home team is able to beat Fram up to 5-1, for which Fram almost have equal strength with that of the away team, which is Selfos, then there is still a possibility of the home team, which is Jabdat Hotu, to still lead this match, as well as the possibility of goals. Looking at another comparison, I want to share a match they had against Grota. They beat Grota 6-2. This same Grota also had a game with the away team based on home event. They just recently had a match with Grota and show equal strength based on 0-0 score line. But if the home team is able to beat Grota up to 6-2 and other comparison be made in place, then of course we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal in full time. Secondly, we want to look at the possibility of 2.5 goals in full time. And thirdly, we want to look at the possibility of the home team to lead. But of course, goals possibility has always been the best prediction picks in most events. So we want to precise mostly on goals 1.5 or 2.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at Iceland in the Reverse Delete, a match between Vestri against Breiðablik. First, I will share with you the recent game played. Breiðablik beat Vestri 4-0. This time, Breiðablik is going away, and of course, I want to share with you the performance game played. Breiðablik have had 4 wins out of 6 events they have played at the way, recording a 67% win rate as compared to the home team Vestri, which out of 5 events at home, they have had just 2 wins, recording a 40% win rate. Now looking at some game comparison of Vestry against the opponent, I want to first of all share with you the game where Breidablik had the match with HK. They were able to beat HK 2-0. And now you can see this same HK had the game with the home team. As you can see here, HK, they also had a win, 1-0. And another comparison I want to make with you, Breidablik had a game with Fram, and they were able to beat Fram up to 4-1. This same Fram also had a game with the opponent. You can see they had a loss up to 3-1. Another comparison I want to share with you is the match where Breidablik had the game with teams like KRO, Filki, as you can see, and Fram. KRO, Filki, and Fram. You're going to see that this is the Fram here. And now looking at the home team event, you can see Filki, they had a loss here 3-2. And this same Filki had the game with the opponent here. Breidablik still beat it 3-0. Everything being put in order, we are looking at two major picks in this event in full time. First, we are looking at the possibility of Breidablik to lead. Second, we want to look at the possibility of at least 1.5 goals to occur in this match in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are looking at the match in the Australia Northern NSW, that is Northern New South Wales. Australia Northern NSW. First, I will share with you some gameplay they recently had. Maitland beat Lake Mercury. You can see 2-0. This time, based on performance of game played, I want to share with you Maitland at the way they are still very good. Out of 6 events played, they have had at the way they have had 4 wins, recording a 67% win rate as compared to Lake Mercury at home, which out of 6 events at home, they have had 0 wins, having a 0% win rate. Looking at some game comparison of the away team, which is the leading team, I want to first of all share a match they had against Adamstad Rosebud. They beat it 7-2. This same Adamstown Rosebud also had a game with the opponent, as you can see here. Adamstown Rosebud, they had a loss 3-1. If Maitland is able to beat Adamstown Rosebud up to 7 goals, but Adamstown is able to beat Lake Mercury, we are still seeing the possibility of goals in this event in full time. Looking at another comparison where Maitland had a game with Edward Eager, they beat it 4-2. This same Edward Eager also had a game with the home team. As you can see here, Edward Eager, they recorded a very huge loss, as you can see, 4-1, making a total of 5 goals if the away team was still able to lead against Edelwood Eagles 4-2, having a win with more goals, for which this Eaglewood beat the home team. Then, of course, there's still the possibility of goals in this event in full time. Everything being put in order, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we want to look at the possibility of the away team to lead. Second, the possibility of 1.5 goals in full time. Third, the possibility of 2.5 goals in full time. But of course, based on statistics, goals possibility has always been the best event pick in all match pick events and less risk. So we want to look mostly at goals possibility, that is 1.5 or 2.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next pick, we are still looking at Australia in the Northern NSW, but this time a match between, that is Lambton Jaffas against Broadmeadow Magic. In this event, I will share with you some gameplay they recently had. 5 goals were scored. Looking at some gameplay performance they have recently had, I will share with you the performance of the home team, Lambton Jaffas. They are very good. Out of 6 events they have had at home, they have recorded 6 wins, 100% win rate as compared to the away team, which out of 6 events they have had 4 wins, having a 67% win rate. Looking at some comparison based on the home team against that of the opponent, Lambton Jaffas have had games with Maitland, Lake Mercury, and Adamstown Rosebud. They have recorded huge win 2-4, 7, and 3 as compared to that of the opponent, which also score a lot, but they also concede. Looking at some comparison first, I want to look at the match Maitland, Lake Mercury, and Adamstown Rosebud. First, I want to look at Adamstown Rosebud. 10 goals were scored against these two. You can see Adamstown Rosebud with the opponent, 7 goals were scored. Looking at Valentine and another event, I want to share with Valentine, they had 6 goals. As that of the home team, they also had a game with Valentine. As you can see, 5 goals were scored. Based on the comparison of Lambton Jaffas against Valentine, they want to show almost of equal value of strength. And you can see that here they also have 6 goals. And of course, based on every comparison on goals match picks, based on goals scored and goal conceded rate, we want to look at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal for this event in full time. Secondly, the possibility of 2.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next pick, we want to look at Latvia in the first Liga, a match between Rigas against Rezene BJSS. First, I will share with you some performances based on recent game played. I want to share the game they have just had. Rigas at home, they are very offensive. Out of 4 events they have had at home, they have had 4 wins, 100% win rate, as compared to Resne, which out of 5 events at away, they have had 0 win, a 0% win rate. Looking at some performance of the home team, you're going to see they are very offensive at home, 4-3-5-7-5, as compared to that of the opponent that conceded a lot, 4-3-6-6. And looking at some game comparison, I want to share with you a match where they had against Albert, JD Albert. They beat it 4-0. That same JD Albert also had a game with the opponent. A huge loss was recorded 3-0, telling us that the home team can still lead this match and also the possibility of goals. Looking at another comparison where they had a game played with Riga FC2, they beat it 3-0. This same Riga FC2 had a game with the opponent. You can see a huge loss up to 6-0. And everything being put in order, we are looking at 2 major picks in this event in full time. First, we want to look at the home team Rigas to lead this match in full time. Second, we want to look at the possibility of 1.5 goal for this event in full time. Thirdly, we want to look at the possibility of 2.5 goals in this event in full time. And to those of you who want to access even more games like this being backed up by stats and analytics, you want to make sure that you join to become a member so as to benefit from our members only video and also members only pick match predictions, which we share with our members. I will put the link below this video description where you want to make sure that you click and join as a member of the level 2 package plan and access all our hand-picked match predictions, which are backed up by statistics, which we have just shared with you just now. We have even more games based on goals match pick, straight wins, corner kicks, and more events, which if you want to access it, then you want to make sure to become a member of the level 2 package plan. The link will be found below this video description. Good luck and see you again from the inside. Bye-bye.